Hi everyone. So first of all, I would like to welcome you all in my YouTube channel, and from here we will start our journey with Linux. So what is the agenda for today video lecture? So in this video we are just going to learn how we can create user in Linux and how we can set the password for that user and how we can switch between the users. So let's start with the word like user. So what is this user? So guys, if you have ever noticed if you log in into your Windows, let us suppose you have your laptop. In that laptop you have a Windows operating system, right? So when you switch on your PC or laptop, you have to log in first. So by default the user in Windows is administrator. So if you set password for that user, you have to provide the password to get login inside the system or to get the access of the system. The same case is in the Linux, but in Linux we have to do everything in CLI form. We can do in GUI form also, but that is not good practice to do because in real world you have to work in the CLI mode. So I will teach you how to do that in GUI form also, but not today, as I had set my machine on cloud. Right now I don't have GUI access, so I will show you everything in CLI form. So when you will become comfortable with this CLI, I will also show you at last how you can do all these things in GUI form. So let's continue. So the the first task we have is how we can create a user. So guys, ignore other things like if I'm changing any directory and you are not able to understand, I will cover everything in my next videos. So main agenda for this video is to let you or to introduce you about the users, how we can create user. So in Linux we can do everything in the form of commands. We have to provide command, and by providing the command we can perform any task. So our task is to create a user. So let us suppose I want to create a username Shivanshu, right? So for that I have a command user add. Now after that, name of the user. So I am giving the name Shivanshu, right? So here user is created. How you can know? So to know about your user, we have a ID, then name of the user. So if this command give an error, let us suppose I give here Shivanshu1 and this user does not exist. So what this command will give you, it will give you no such user, right? So I have I have user Shivanshu. So here it is giving some information about this user. There is UID, GID, groups. What is this all? I will explain you everything, but not in this video. Firstly, I will just make you comfortable, and then slowly I will just explain each and every thing of this. So for high level idea, this is user ID. So this is the ID for your user provided by the Linux, and this is group ID, and this is groups. So what these things are, I will explain you later. So you have to just focus like how we can create user. After that after 9 or 10 lecture of Linux, I will explain you everything. So there is a command user add. By using this command you can create a user. So if you want to set password for this user, how you can do that? So for doing that, you have a command in Linux, passwd, and then you have to give the name of the user, right? So I just give the command passwd, and this is the username. and it is showing changing password for user Shivanshu. So here I have to give new password, whatever you want to set. So I am setting my password, enter. So it is just giving a warning like bad password, and because I just give a simple password. You can give any password you want. So here it just give me message all authentication tokens updated successfully, means the password is set for my user. So two tasks, we done two tasks like how to create user and how we can set the password. Now my other task is how we can switch to other user. So let me first create one more user at, let us give me name user2, and let me give the password for user2. Now I am giving the password. Okay, so here I just updated the password. Now I just want to switch to the other user. So right now I am in the root user. So what is this root user? So guys, in Linux the root user is the admin of, we can say that the root user have every power. Root user is also known as admin. So root user have every any power, or we can say that all powers. Root user is capable of doing anything. So just ignore this part right now. I will explain you this part also, like what is root user, because I will just create one more video on user management. There I will explain you why root user have all the powers, right, and how we can give all the powers to other users. So these things we are going to discuss in very detail. So this is just introduction, you can say the introduction part, as I just want to make you comfortable in these topics. So now I just want to switch to other user, like I just create a user Shivanshu. So as use the command, then we have to give the name of the user. What does su means? Su means switch user. So you are just switching the user to Shivanshu. Now you can see that here is Shivanshu. So here one question arises, like we had set the password for this user, but while switching to the user Shivanshu, the system is not asking for the password. So why so? The reason behind that is, like, we are in the root user, and you know root user have all the privileges. Root user can do anything. So you can say that root user is the top user. So for switching in, when you are in the root user and you want to switch to other user, it will never ask you any password because it have all the powers. So it can go to other user without asking any password, right? So but like we create one more user, user2, and here this user is normal user. This is not the root user or admin user. So if you try to switch to other user from this user, then this will ask the password if you set that. For example, we had set the password for user2 and we want to switch to the user2. Now you can see it is just asking for the password. So here I am giving the password. So here you can see user2, the login is successful. So this is the case of the users. In this way you can create the user, you can set the password, and you can switch between the user. So guys, this is just a high level idea, because I am just going to, while explaining other topics, I will use all these concepts frequently. So that's why I just choose this topic first. So you have to practice on this. This is very easy part. Later I will just explain you this part more deeply, like what are groups, where the user, you can see user is created, how to set groups for the user, how you can set restriction on user, how you can give permission to the user. We are just going to discuss each and every part, but not today. We will definitely discuss all this part in future. So that's all for this video. We will meet in next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.